overtime with the coach. Your comments on the game?
Yeah, another good performance, high energy game. The crowd was electric. It was really exciting for all of our guys to get on the floor and have a lot of carryover from the execution work that we've done in practice, competing, rebounding the ball, playing fast offensively. And again, we're grateful to have this opportunity and this experience.
A question for both of you. Now that this series is over, if you were to give the commissioner some advice on whether teams should come back to Australia, what would that message be?
I'll let JP answer that.
Yeah, I think it was a really good turnout, especially for the fans being able to come over here and play in front of fans that we don't normally get to play in front of. Just the interactions, good basketball, and obviously you want to play against guys in a different league whenever you get the opportunity. So I only have positive things to say, and I think it's something that we should make more routine for sure.
Coach, how's Jose Alvarado? Do you have any idea on the extent of his injury?
No update at this moment, but he'll be reevaluated once we get home, and we'll see where things are.
Are there things that Australia can do better, or the NBL can do better for when teams come out to visit here? Is there any notes you've got on things that worked well or didn't work well?
I thought they did an excellent job of hosting us, starting with the people. Everybody was extremely generous and inviting and welcoming. We had a great time just walking around the city, seeing different, restaurants and just the people, interacting with the people. And then the game experience was incredible, the practice facility. So only positives. I think Jordan alluded to that. This was a great experience for our group.
Is there any chance there'd be a NBA regular season game here, do you think? We have baseball, we got NFL next year. Do you think that's a hurdle too far or something that could be a possibility?
I think it's a possibility for sure. The game is so global that you're getting teams that are playing regular season games in other countries, and after this experience, I think we'll see more teams.
Jordan, how are you feeling? A couple of games now with the team. Do you feel like you're getting a bit more chemistry with some of the guys, getting a good feel for everything?
Yeah, I feel really good about our group. We've been practicing really hard leading up to coming to Australia, and I think just with more reps, more time, continuing to push each other, it's putting us in a really good position. I feel like we're really comfortable, not only on the court, but just the personalities off the court as well. We got a really good group, so using this experience to kind of come together, spend a lot of time, in a different country and on the road and traveling is going to be big for us this year, especially if we want to make a deep run or, make some noise when it comes to the playoffs. So this is a really good way to start our season for sure.
Jordan, have you got a favorite memory from this week?
Yeah, man, we went to go see some kangaroos and koalas, bro. That's all I cared about. They put that excursion on there, and I was pretty much good after that. So.
That lived up to it?
Yeah, for sure.
Jordan, can you put into words functionally how you guys feel you got better playing against this style of competition?
Yeah, a little bit different style of play. A lot more ball movement, a lot more sets, a lot more actions. You got to be more attentive on defense. And then whenever you get to just play against different styles of basketball, it just brings you together as a group. You got to communicate more. You don't see the same patterns that you normally do when you play, at home or your normal league. So obviously we all love to play the game, and we get out there, we want to challenge ourselves. And like I said, playing against different teams brings different challenges, and I think we did a good job responding.
Would you prefer if more NBA teams sort of reverted a bit more to that style of basketball?
I mean, as long as you're playing good basketball and you want to play winning basketball, everybody has different styles, and that's all across the world. So, I mean, it depends on, I guess, how you want to play. But it's definitely good basketball, a lot of ball movement, team-oriented, a lot of good sets. I was just talking to one of the coaches. They hit us with a really good ATO in our last game that resulted in a corner three, which is something that, would be really cool for us to implement. So you can always learn, especially when you are seeing global basketball. It's always something you can implement in that for sure.
Coach, the West is going to be tough again this year. What would success look like for your group?
The focus is on us. I think as our group is getting to know each other more and more, we're going to get better as the season progresses. We just want to have an opportunity to walk in every single building and give ourselves chances to win those games. And the same thing when teams come to our house. So we're just going to continue to focus on us, focus on our concepts, focus on our group, continue to come together. And thus far, I'm extremely blessed to have an opportunity to coach high-character guys.
Coach, the boys looked a lot more energetic and a lot cleaner with their execution tonight compared with Friday night. Did you demand a lot more of them today, or is that something that come with just shaking off the cobwebs during preseason?
It's a combination of knocking off some rust. They have a game under their belt playing against a different opponent, and instead of beating themselves up in training camp. So that's one, and then two. These guys are always challenging each other. They have a standard that they want to play. We've talked about it as a group, and what we saw is an example of what we will be as we continue to progress. So really good execution and transfer from practice to the games for us.
Jordan, last night during the three-point contest, when you made the game winner in the corner, you did a little pool party celebration. So I wonder if we're going to see more of that this year in New Orleans. You got any new cellies in your bag this season? What's the word?
Yeah, you definitely going to see the pool party cellies in New Orleans. Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Yeah, definitely.
Can you talk a little bit about Saddiq Bey coming back from a year old?
Yeah.
Shaking some cobwebs off, but what is he going to mean for your group this season, and what did you like this weekend from him?
I think he's going to be huge for our group. Just having a chance to interact with him, get to know him more. He has such a mature approach to the game, but he's talking and interacting with his teammates. He's a hard worker, and you can see the difference between game one and game two. He's a guy that wants it. He wants to be good. He wants to make winning plays for himself and his teammates. I think he's going to be huge for our group, and we're all excited to have him on our team.
Coach, we saw some good stretches from the rookie Jeremiah Fears tonight. What, has impressed you about him so far through this preseason?
He has a no-quit mentality. He doesn't back down from anybody. I saw that starting in summer league. And, again, he's 18 years old doing what he's doing at this level. Extremely difficult to do. He's confident. He works at it. Again, he's one of those guys that we're going to see continue to get better.
Jordan, you got to play against some good young up-and-coming Aussie players over these past two games, in particular Dash Daniels. What's been your sort of takeaway of him and other young Aussie players coming through?
Yeah, Dash is a really good defender, lengthy, energetic. It's a good team that we played. I mean, obviously it's a lot of talent. I played at Alex R last year, who also played in the NBO. So there's a lot of talent coming through. And they're playing good basketball. They're learning how to play the right way, which is very pivotal, I think, now in today's game. So a lot of talent, and there's talent, all over the world. So it was good to get a good look at the young guys, before they try to, hit the pre-draft or hit the draft or hit the process to come over to the NBA. So I think it's really good that they're able to play some good basketball over here first.
Coach, did you have an update on Herb's injury and the extent of training not playing tonight? If there's an injury there?
No updates at the moment. Again, all those guys will be reevaluated once we get home, and I'm sure we'll have an update, at some point.
Final question from you, so you good?
Jordan, you obviously just talking about Jeremiah just now, a young guy, 18 years old, coming to the NBA. You were in that position with the Warriors, kind of your rookie year, young guy, went through the G League, came back, and now obviously you had a ton of success in your career. So what's some things you're telling him as a vet, just kind of for a young guy coming to the league, just what he can expect coming into his rookie year?
Yeah, comes a time. It's going to take time. As much as I would have loved to speed up my learning process, it's just some things that you have to experience as a rookie. And, luckily for him, we've been able to build a solid group of vets who have experience, guys who've been in the league long enough to kind of help him and guide him through this. And obviously he's a talented player and he has guys around him who want to win. So he'll have a really good season. I think the coaches are doing a good job of coaching him up, holding him accountable, putting him in positions where he can be successful, but also just learning throughout that process, very much like I did earlier in my career. So it's going to come with time, but he has a good group around him. Along with all the other rookies, I think, Micah did a really good job with these two games, and filling out the way he plays and his position and his style. So really looking forward to our young guys. They're a good group, and expect good things from them for their season for sure.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.